Do you want to see playthrough of Anachrony? Well, you've come to the right place.
In this video, we're going to play through one round of this game to give you a little flavour for how the game flows. Coming up. Hi, it's Tarrant.
And Stella from Meeple University. Our passion here is to explain board game rules clearly on videos. On our channel, we have a lot of how to play, overview, vlog, and playthrough, just like this one.
So if you're new here, please consider subscribing to our channel and clicking on the bell to get notifications for when we have new content.
Now, let's get to the playthrough.
Okay, so we're here for our one round playthrough of Anachrony. We are into the second era of the game, so we've played one round so far, and we've gathered some resources. We've each built a couple of buildings.
Yep.
I'm playing as the blue Path of Dominance.
And I'm playing is red Path of Salvation.
Yep. So let's progress into the round.
Yeah, so again, in all of our playthroughs, we're not going to focus a lot on strategy. Some of our moves or options might be a little weird, but that's just because we just want to show you how the turn goes.
Yep, very good. Okay, so preparation for the round. We've moved our focus markers to Era 2.
Yep.
We've flipped the next super project so we can see what's coming.
Yep.
We take all of the building tiles from the big stack and put them on the little stack, so we've got 8 buildings to pick from with 4 new options.
Yep.
And we do the mine and the recruit pool reset.
Okay.
So we sweep all those leftover resources out.
Yep.
And then place out cubes matching the card. And also over here. Okay.
Yep.
And same for the worker pool. All right. You can see the end game objectives that we're playing with.
Yep.
And okay, so that is the preparation phase.
You have shifted the building stacks just before.
I have.
Yep. So next is paradox.
Yes.
We have the equal amount of warp tiles on our first round, so we'll need to roll the dice. So
yep. Let's hope for no paradoxes. Oops,
nope.
Sorry, Mr. Workers. So I take 1 paradox token for rolling 1 symbol.
I take 1 as well.
1 as well.
Please. Thank you.
Good.
Not thank you, but thank you.
Yep. So of course we could have gotten unlucky and rolled 2, or we could have gotten lucky with a 0, but we each got 1, which is the typical result. So we move into phase 3, which is powering up our exosuits.
Yep.
So we need an exosuit for every action that we want to take on the main board, and we have to decide in advance how many of those we're going to do.
Yep.
So we can do this in turn order, or we can do it simultaneously.
Yep, we'll just simultaneously in this video.
Yep.
So I feel like if you don't have, well, if you after impact, you're going to have to start collecting these resource tokens, or power, is it?
Correct, yep, power cores.
Power cores, but because of my special power, I don't have to pay to place exosuits on these areas, so I feel like I don't have to collect as many as the rest of the guys need to. So we'll see what happens. But still, I need to get water because, you know, it's free water.
Yep.
I
So
think I'm going to stay. 4 seems to be the sweet spot.
Yep, and 4 is what I'm doing as well.
Yep.
So
okay,
that one will cost 1 power core.
Thank you.
And then
gain 2 water.
2 empty spaces to gain 2 water. Okay. Now we do the warp phase. So we get to ask for more gifts from the future.
Yep. So number 4. Each player may place 0 to warp tiles on the current timeline tile. And this is done secretly, so...
Okay, I am ready.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Reveal. Okay.
I've got one, which is the purple cube.
Yep. Purple cube.
Yep. Thank you.
And I have got a green cube, which is uranium.
Yep.
And an engineer. So I have to pay that engineer 1 water to bring him through the time rift, but it gives me an extra worker.
Okay.
My theory there is that I want to build a lot of buildings, I want to get that done, and so engineers will help me do that more efficiently.
Very good.
And building resources as well.
Yeah.
My biggest problem is I've got a lot of triangles sitting out there on the warp tiles, and I'm gonna have to build some power plants at some point, but I want to get my engine going, my factories and my life support first.
I feel like I probably put myself in not so good positions because I only have 2 scientists available to work, and all of these guys are not available to work, so my first action might be wasted as the first player, but we'll see. It might probably be worth. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm first player, so unfortunately I need to do this. It's not the most efficient move, but we'll see what happens. So I'll do that to actually activate all of my sleepy workers without having to pay the water, but I don't actually advance to get the victory point as well. And that's my turn.
Okay, I am going to start by doing some research. So I've got my eye on those super projects down there.
Those 3?
Yep.
This looks good.
Yep. So I don't, my scientists are sleepy, but I have a genius, and geniuses can do the work of scientists.
Yep.
So I'm going to send my genius over here. Now the breakthrough I'm looking at is this round's breakthrough. 2 triangles.
Yep.
I've got 1 triangle. So in effect, I can set one of these dice and roll the other. I don't really mind what icon comes out, I just want a triangle. So I'm going to roll that.
Yep.
I get a triangle with a computer chip on it, which is actually the same as the one I already have.
Yep.
And
very good.
then I collect that. So there we go, I've done some research.
Okay. Now in this turn, I feel like I want to start warping back. So I'm going to have to collect the resources that I need to pay back. Now I already have the green cube. I just need to get, well, I already get this person as well, so I might just do that. So I have to make sure that I'll do that. But first, I feel like I need to in order to get 2 tiles off, I need 2 power plants. And at the moment, I only have 1. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do while the building is still cheap. I'm going to build. Sorry, this one. To build here. But actually I might just need to recruit as well, and then I get more brain. Yeah, sorry, I will actually recruit. That seems to be quite good for now, so I'm gonna recruit, and I'll recruit the brain, because it's pretty flexible. With the brain you can just basically do whatever, get the special benefit. And because I recruit the brain, I can choose from any of these. I think I'll probably get, I only have 3 water. I feel like I probably need to stock up a little bit more on water, so I'll get 2 water.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now, I picked up some life support last round, which is a free action with this circle.
Very good.
So I can just cover that once per round and grab 2 water. So there we go, and I've got a little bit more water. Then I'm going to send an engineer out to build.
Oh, that's out of turn. You don't have to wait until other persons play first, so you can do that out of turn.
My free action?
Yeah, free action.
In cases like this where I'm just collecting water, that's true.
Very
I think
good.
in some cases it will influence the turn order, but yeah, in this case it's quite free. So I'll take this. I'm going to build.
Yeah.
And I'm going to build that super project down
Very
there.
good.
So that will cost me, it's an engineer, so I get a 1 titanium discount, so it's 1 green, 1 yellow, and 1
black,
1 grey.
Yep.
I have to spend a scientist who can come from my sleepy side.
Yep.
So she's off to work in that ultimate plan establishment forever. And I have to give up my 2 breakthroughs. And that will give me the ultimate plan. So the ultimate plan is going to give me a bonus 3 victory points for every super project I build. So I want to keep building super projects. It's going to limit my ability to get these buildings, but I'm going to keep doing it. So I can put it in one of these slots.
Yep.
If I put it up here, I'm going to be sacrificing a lot of time travel. And
Yep.
I kind of want to do a lot of time travel based on what's there. But if I do it here, I'm sacrificing the factories, which are a good way of getting resources. So there's a trade-off either way.
Yep.
I'm going to cover my time travel one.
Yep.
I'll get a few time travel points, but I'll sacrifice a few more.
Yeah. So my turn. I'm going to take. Oh, sorry. Keep going there. I'm going to go there to get 2 of the. I've got 1 of these. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, I'll go there. 1 purple and 1 black, so that I can pay off my purple debt in the next round. Okay.
Very good. Right. Now, one of the things I need later on in the game to evacuate is my morale to be maximum, which means I need a good way of getting water in order to continue giving my workers water to wake them up. So I want to keep building these life support facilities. They're a little weaker than I'd like on top, which is a little frustrating, but I don't know if you're ever going to build one, so I will jump in and get it done now. So I'm going to send an engineer out here. I have to pay a water to use that space. And then I can build my life support in here. Once again, I get a 1 titanium discount, so it's going to cost me a green and a black, or a green and a grey, 1 water. And that will allow me to build this one.
Ooh.
In this spot.
8 water, but that's once off.
It's once off. This is also once off. I get a once off influx of 3 water. And then every round I'll be able to generate 1 more water. So between these 2, I've got 3 water generation per round, which is not too bad.
Yeah, that's probably good. I should probably get into that water business of yours. And that's you.
That's me.
Now, before I miss out, I think I'm going to start to get to building spots. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to use my genius, the brain, to jump on these spots because the building spot is full, and pay 1 water to build one of these.
Going big on time travel.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to get this one. I'm going to start time travel. I think I've got already the moving back 2, so I'm going to try moving back 1. And it's 4 points, so... And I have to pay 1 purple, or because it's a genius, only 1 black, and 1 yellow, and 2 water. Okay.
Expensive.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Okay, very good. Now I'm down to my last worker, and so if I don't spend him waking my other workers up, I'm going to have to force them awake and lose morale, which I really don't want to do because I need morale to get off the planet when the impact happens. So really I have one option, and that's to spend my administrator in here.
Yep.
I have to, oh sorry, before I do that I'm going to use this free action and take the water for that.
Very good.
So to wake my workers up, I spend 5 water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return that to the supply. These all come across to the awake side, and I move that up 1 step. So it'll be worth 2 points now at the end of the game.
Yeah. That's you?
That is me.
Now, I feel like I need more workers so that I have that bit of flexibility to do a few things. So what I'll do, I will get my admin person to go there and pay 1 water to get another admin person, because I'm about to give up my 1 admin person there, so I think I'm going to do that.
Yep. And you get a bonus victory point for that as well.
That's correct, thank you.
There you go. Okay. Now I was kind of hoping to recruit that guy because I've got this space that needs an administrator.
Yep.
And I've got this space that benefits from an administrator.
You have this great person as well.
Yep, so
genius.
That one's knocked out, so I can either do some more building, but I only have 1 cube of gold, so I don't have what I need to do that.
Yep.
I could get some more water, because I am a little short on water, even though I can get 3 new water next round.
Yep.
But I've got this, which is going to generate victory points for me for every super project. So what I really need to do is keep doing research so that I can keep making super projects happen. So I'll use my scientist in my final exosuit. Head over here, pay 1 water for using the lower down space.
Yep.
The next one I see, Quantum Chameleon, needs circles, so I'll set that to a circle. That's DNA, so I get some circle DNA.
Very good.
There we go. And I'll hopefully grab another circle next time around and get that for 8 points and a nice little bonus action.
Very good. I think I'm going to try to get super project as well next round because I feel like that's quite powerful to have the super projects. That's yours?
That's mine.
Done? Alright, so I'm going to now go back in time and pay my debt and gain victory points at the same time. So my first one is to get my scientist to go back 1. And that's mine, so I go there. And I'll pay 1 awake administrative person.
Yep.
So that goes away. And that goes away. And I advance my victory point time travel tracker here.
Very good. And yes, now next time around I'm the only one who's going to roll for paradoxes on both of those dice, so I could be looking down the barrel of an anomaly pretty soon.
And I still have this one more. Do you have anything else you need to you can do?
No, there's nothing else I can do. So this space requires an administrator, and I'm out of exosuits. So I pass.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this one as well now. Well, I'm already there, so that's fine.
Yep. Technically speaking, you go back to the current era and then count back 1 or 2 spots again. But in this case, it's pretty straightforward.
So I pay 1 green. Take this and advance again.
Very good.
I'm going to try to reach 16 because it's getting better.
Lots of points for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still passed.
And I think that's all I can do.
Okay, so we go to the cleanup phase.
Yep.
I have a special power in the cleanup phase where I can pick 1 leftover resource off the mine. I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab some titanium for building with next time around.
Yep.
I can pay 2 water to do another one, but I don't have 2 water.
Yep.
So we retrieve our workers.
Yep.
None of my workers are going to come back awake off the board.
Yep.
So they all go over here.
One of my workers is awake.
Yep. Get these exosuits back. Now my administrator who gave the water to my people does come back awake.
Yep.
Also get my once per round path tokens back.
This one goes to sleep. All of the workers here.
Yep.
This one is not an admin person, so goes to sleep.
Yep.
Thank you.
So with that one.
That's from there.
That's from there, so asleep as well.
Yep.
You will still be first player for the next round.
Yep.
And
it hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened, so
Yep.
we'll advance to the next phase. And sweeping this off and revealing the next is the start of the next round. So that's the end of round 2 and the end of our playthrough.
And that's our playthrough of Anachrony. We hope that you enjoyed the video and we hope that you enjoyed playing.
Now, if you'd like to learn the rules to the game in full, you can click on the link in the description to check out our how to play video for this game, which includes some tips and strategies from our special guest, the game's designer David Turchi.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button, write comments and feedback and questions in the comment sections below. And if you like to share your love of board game, we have Facebook group, Meeple University Community. Consider checking that out.
And finally, if you'd like to be among the first to know what's new from Meeple University, please consider subscribing to our channel. You can click on the Meeple up in the corner to do so, and do click the bell to get notifications of when we have new material.
Until next time!